Okay, excuse the mess in the shop, but here is what I did for a solution for garage cabinets. I didn't see any good solutions that were cheap, so I'll put a link to this cabinet off of Amazon. It's just your standard cheap metal cabinet. This is all up, it's all metal. I'll show you more on that, but here's the process. I bought 3 of them for now. There it is, finished. Here it is, ready to hang. And here's how they come shipped. So I'll pull them out of the box and show you what you got. Okay, unpacked. Everything comes in individual panels. You have to screw everything together. If you're a snob and can't deal with some assembly and high quality parts, go somewhere else and spend a bunch of money. But if you're just looking for a cabinet solution that'll hold some shop supplies, these seem to be pretty decent setup. Putting it together, it's got a good instruction booklet. Everything's labeled really well. You can see the little lettering system they've got. There's the screws that hold the top on. There's little brackets in the corner. That's a bottom panel. And then you put, of course, the sides, the 2 back pieces and the other side on. It comes with 2 shelves. So I will show you. Decent little lock system. It's got magnets on each door. 2 keys for a lock. 2 shelves where you can put whatever you want. I've got this setup is 12 inches, 12 inches, and then there's probably like a 6-inch-ish piece at the top. I'm just gonna put some chemical supplies and cleaning supplies in these 3. For mounting, of course the shelves weren't in it. It comes with mounting holes, but they're too far apart for me. I'm on 16-inch centers. So I just took a drill bit, drilled that, used the washer that they had, but switched out to a 2-inch screw that I prefer. This is just, I think, a Lowe's standard 2-inch, so I can get into my studs a little bit better. Took these, I guess they're like 1x3s, and got them all level. So the cabinet, I could just set it on here, lean it up, screw the 2 top pieces in. I'm sure I'll come back later and attach those, but currently right now, it's just leaning on the bottom. So that's the cabinet setup. This is how they come, and you have to assemble probably 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how many you're gonna do. You get better at it each time. All the hardware is labeled pretty well. Comes with Phillips. You don't really need anything as far as tools go. There's 3 bolts that require an 8mm. So I got this out just to be helpful and switched over to a drill to be a little bit more efficient. That's the setup. I will show you a finished product with all 3 of them hanging up. Here's the back of the cabinet. That's the hole they give you. And they also give you this hole. I just center punched these 2 holes, which are 16 on center. I just measured from the edge of my cabinet already hung over to my stud, and then 16 inches over. Drill bit size just depends on what hardware you're using to go to the wall. This is the hardware it comes with to attach it to the wall. Of course, if you're using sheetrock or whatever, you'll use these. I'm not a big fan of these, so that's why I went to the 2-inch. And I just utilized the washer they give, so it gets a good grab on the cabinet. Here's what that looks like. That's all 3 hung, and don't mind, this one's just a tad under. It's because I hung this cabinet first before I put my other 2 levels up, so ended up being off just a little bit, but I'm just trying to get some space here. You can make it look perfect. This is before the shelving, and I'm gonna throw the shelving and the doors on real quick. Just to give a little before and after of how much stuff it'll hold. Here's everything I put the cabinets up for. It's packed as if motorcycle lift, packed to the gills and stacked. Let's see how much of this I can get rid of. All right, final product. Definitely gonna need some more of these. And it did take everything off the table and some other stuff I had laying around. So, give you an idea how much it'll hold. I have plenty of stuff in there, and it is packed all the way to the back. Yeah, I know. I should have a different cabinet for this, but for the time being, this is what I got. So, let me shut them up so you can see what they look like. Probably shouldn't chose white because they're gonna get dirty, but I like the way they look, at least right now. That's it. So if you're looking for a cheap cabinet, I'll put the link down below, the Amazon link. They are $90. There's a couple of these cabinets that look exactly like this that say they're 50 bucks, but then they get you with like $40 shipping. So basically they're $90 as of right now, which is like mid-April 2025. So hopefully they become cheaper when you watch this video. But good, decent design, metal cabinets. They hold a lot of weight. You can get them in black, you can get them in black with gray doors, you can get them in white. There's a few other choices, but if you're looking for some wall cabinets to hang in your garage, this is probably the best solution for as cheap as you can get and an okay quality. Pretty easy to install, very light. Did them all by myself. You don't have to use the wood underneath. I mainly did that to help support it and so I could install it by myself. Hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully this helps somebody out, and have a good one. Come back to my channel and see some more stuff.